Hey everybody, here's a quick video for you. I keep saying that, but hey, it's part of the thing. What we have here is a Bi-filar 750 foot wound vortex coil. The secondary is going to go to this light right here, which we're going to pull out of camera because it's bright. This ferrite pickup core wrapped 120 wraps, copper wire, one diode, high voltage capacitor. Then it goes to this battery that, as you can see, is deader than snot. This is a live experiment. I don't know if it's going to charge the battery or not. We're going to pulse it from this function generator through the horizontal deflection transistor to the coil. We're going to pulse it at 1,000 hertz, square wave, 50% duty cycle. And we're going to do it with 27 volts. Well, 28, give or take. All right, so here we go. In 3, 2, 1. Would you look at that? So on 11 watts power, we're charging this battery. Let's see how long it takes to charge it. I've never done this before. This is new to me. Hopefully I don't blow it up. I wish the camera could pick up the ringing that I'm hearing. I'm going to have to do this experiment with my EM meter just to see what kind of a field I'm producing. I'm probably doing all kinds of damage to myself. So, ladies and gentlemen, please don't try this at home. And that battery's still charging. And that's from this ferrite core right here. Well, I'm going to continue this experiment and get back to you guys as soon as possible. Thank you for your time. Have a great day. Hey everybody, here's the setup. We got 5 batteries that we're going to attempt to charge all at once here. This big battery here, this is deader than snot. They all kind of are deader than snot, really. I mean, they're 12 volt batteries and I got 7 volts or 5 volts over here. I got 5 volts over here. This is the one we've been reconditioning. That's why it's at 12. I got 4 volts over here. It started at 0.7. And then I got 6.2 volts here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pulse it at 27 volts. And I'm going to pulse it at 1,000 hertz. Square wave, 50% duty cycle. We're going to see if we can charge them all. Whether they'll keep the charge or not, that's another story. Alright, in 3, 2, 1. So what do we got going on here? We got 9 volts. We got 12.9 volts. So we are charging. We're definitely charging. In fact, we're charging all 5 batteries at once. And we're doing it off of 16 watts. Interesting. All from that one coil. 15 watts, 16 watts. It jumps around in there. But this is the battery that I've been reconditioning. And it's already at 12.71. Now, holding the charge is another story, but these batteries, like I said, they're so dead, they're so sulfated. If I can even get one back I will be happy. So I'm going to run the coil for the next few hours and we'll do a follow-up video. But as you can see, all 5 batteries are charging all at once from one coil, all from 16 watts. Alright everybody, you have a great day. Check it out. 2N355 with a neon in it. Basically it's a modified jewel thief circuit. And what we have here is a pickup coil that's one wire. Goes to a halfway bridge rectifier. And then to this meter here. And it's not even touching the coil. But the other wire is going to a ground pipe that goes underneath my house. And I'm picking up a volt just from the ground current. Alright, I'm going to turn this on. Let's see what happens in 3, 2, 1. Alright, so we got our bulb here going at about 50%. That's our cube, our LED cube. We're picking up 14 volts on this coil. And it's not even close. Look. Here, I'll put it close. And as you can see, the meter's reading, it was reading 0.9 watts. I guess I'm grounding it out more. So now it's saying 1.5. Let's see what happens when I put this on the inside of the core. Zero watts on all that. And I'm picking up 25 volts on that pickup coil. One wire ground, 0 watts. Neon running and hot. Alright everybody, you have a great day. Hey everybody, quick video. We got 2 more meters added to this, 2 more capacitors, pulling from 2 more pickup coils. So here's the setup. We got a 750 foot Bi-filar wound vortex coil with 11 pickup coils around the outside of the coil. We have a single diode and capacitor going to 5 of these pickup coils only because I only have 5 meters. Alright. The secondary, the back EMF, is going to this light here. We are going to be running 27 volts and we'll see what the wattage is when we turn this on. The function generator will be running at 432 Hertz, 20% duty cycle, and 20 volts per pulse. Alright everybody, here we go. We're turning this sucker up. So these 5 pickup coils are what's on these 5 meters. We have 62 volts, 38 volts, 16 volts, 18 volts, and 13.5 volts, all from a 27 volt input, 8 watts. You do the math, ladies and gentlemen. Have a great day. Alright, hey everybody. Another quick update. What do we have here? We have a Bi-filar wound vortex coil, 750 feet aside, with 12 ferrite core pickup coils on the outside of the vortex coil, all attached to a single diode and a high voltage, high frequency capacitor. We have 5 meters showing outputs from 5 of these coils. I have tested all of them. They all produce roughly around the same voltage, give or take. The secondary on the Bi-filar wound coil is going to this light right here, which is 4 panels of 94 volts to light each LED panel. It's going to be pulsed with 28 volts from a function generator at 428 Hertz, 20% duty cycle, through a horizontal deflection transistor, and then to the coil itself. We'll show you the output, but this is a means to an end, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going somewhere with this, so pay attention. The next few videos in this video series will kind of show you where I'm headed. Alright, so we're going to turn this on in 3, 2, one. As you can see, the light is, well, almost blindingly bright, and we have voltages from 5 separate pickup coils that are surrounding this core. As you can see, it's running at anywhere between 4 and 8 watts. Pretty interesting output for 4 to 8 watts. Anyway, I'll let you decide and watch where this video series goes. I hope you all have a great day. Hey everybody, here's a quick video for you. What we have here is basically the same setup with some slight changes. These are all one wire. One wire? They go to a half-wave rectifier, and then the other wire from the coil goes to the ground. This wire here is a ground that goes to a pipe that goes underneath my house. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to hook up this ground, and you're going to see a couple of meters climb just from being grounded out. Remember, this is a one-wire setup now. It goes from the coil to a half-wave rectifier, then to the capacitor, and then to the meter. So you got this one here, which was climbing to 1.5 at one point. I guess it's not connected right out, I'm not sure. All right. So we have this one and then this one here at 2.6. Now, normally I pulse this circuit with this wall plug, which is 28 volts. That wall plug powers this circuit here, which is pulsed from a function generator. Now, there's no power going into the circuit, and I'm going to turn on just the function generator at 22,000 hertz, square wave, 40% duty cycle. And now it's grounded through one wire of all 4 grounded to the pipe underneath my house. Only one wire is going to these capacitors. All right, here we go. This one here is at 2.5 because it's lighting this little bank of LEDs. 13.8, 20.2 or 3, 21.6. And that's all from a function generator. Well, let's disconnect this because it's pretty bright. Look at that go up to 26. And as you can see, this is slightly lit, not majorly, but one panel is 94 volts to light. That's from a function generator? Interesting. Remember, it's not plugged in. All right, everybody. You have a great day.